ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. See, everyone at some time or other in life feels that he is subject to discrimination either in the family or in the social life or in the official life. And similarly, they also undergo the feeling of irritation when they come across or when they have to deal with a weakest person, either in official life or in social life. So they get irritated at their words and actions of the weakest people with whom they are required to deal with. So similarly, when you undergo similar feelings, when you are facing a higher power or authority in either in family life or in social life or in official life. So you undergo all these feelings. I mean, one undergoes all these feelings at some time or other in life. So when you are at the before a boss in an office or before a higher authority or a wealthy man in life, you feel some kind of denigration by their words and gestures and actions. You feel that you are denigrated. This denigration, depending upon the psychology of that higher authority or the person who was placed in a much higher position than you, either in social life or family life and all that. So it depends on their psychology. You feel denigrated before others or even individually also. And when you are at a subordinate position or when you are in a position of weakness or ignorance or because of so many other factors, when the same boss turns towards you, whatever your actions, whatever your words may irritate him, he gets irritated over your behavior and all that. Similarly, in kinds of family relationships or in case of falling in love and all that, also you feel that you are being discriminated against the others. So, these are all the feelings, the inner feelings, which are mostly invisible. And this kind of feelings one cannot share with anyone mostly, because they feel insulted and they undergo a kind of a deep hurt at the behavior of the others towards them. So, how to face this kind of feelings which invisibly dampen your spirits, both biologically and psychologically. So, how to recover or how to face such kind of situations and how to deal with those feelings is our subject of topic today. You see, it is only the people who are weak. Actually, they are not weak. They consider themselves as weak because they do not have enough money or adequate knowledge or required skills to perform various jobs. So they feel weak when they see the others who are proficient in such a kind of skills or knowledge like that. So the in this regard, the fundamental point to be noted is that you are not weak. You are only vulnerable. See, having all the knowledge and possessing all the skills required to perform a particular job or to discharge a specific duty which you are obliged to perform. You see, it is not because of your lack of knowledge or skills and all that you fail to perform to the satisfaction of the other and undergo all these feelings. It is not like that. See, psychologically, you feel some kind of a weakness seeing the potential or overestimating the knowledge or proficiency or potential of others who are comfortably placed in a different position than you, either in family life, social life, or official life. So, do not become weak. See, you have, if you become weak, only the weak weakens the weak, and the weak is a burden to the weak. The same people who are weak, they become a source of strength to the strong people. When a man with adequate knowledge and proficiency and potential, when you are such a kind of person, you know how to utilize the people who are weak by encouraging them, by imparting the skills and knowledge required to perform their functions. So, unless a boss or a higher authority is strong in all the aspects of the life, he will not be able to overcome the aspect of irritation by seeing or by dealing with in dealing with the people who are weak. So once he cultivates this kind of inner strength, then the whatever the people with whom he has to deal with, especially weak, it becomes a pleasant thing for him to deal with such a people. Similarly, when you feel denigrated by the higher authority, also when you understand your strength, when you come to that understanding of your own potential and the merciful divinity, which is the only source of a prop for the weakest, then you derive strength from beyond to deal with such kind of people, and at no point of time you feel denigrated, because you know you are the child of God. And from that point, you come to know and see that the other, whoever is there, who are trying to denigrate you, you consider them as ignorant, and you know how to deal with that kind of ignorance by becoming more knowledgeable. In fact, their ignorance gives you an opportunity to acquire more knowledge and also additional skills required to perform your functions in life. So, only the people who are weak themselves, they try to resort to denigration of the other, and also people who are weak, they get irritated by the behavior of others. So that's why a master said, you must be strong. Be a strong and be steady, ready to face any storm in life, so that you can be a shelter to the storm tossed people. So, only you should know how to treat the adversity as an opportunity. Every adversity in life is an opportunity to grow in life. See, the blind are stumbling blocks to the blind people, because whoever is blind, they become a stumbling block for them to deal with them. But the blind become mileposts to the persons who can see. So their darkness becomes your strength. How the blind man and the other man who is having the sight. So the man, an ordinary man who has got the sight, knows that the other is blind, and they know without their guidance the other cannot move, and he can repose his faith and trust in such people. So their darkness becomes your light. So that's how one must be strong and steady in life to face and to deal and to overcome with any kind of such psychological storms which occur in day-to-day life to each and every human being. So, thank you.